Hey bitches, welcome to episode 2 of the Millionaires retrospective. So, in this episode, we're gonna be looking back on basically all the haters they had and how people were like, girls can do whatever they want, except write unserious songs about drinking alcohol and partying and stuff. Because the thing about the Millionaires, and this is gonna come up in my whole whatever you want to call this, they were teenagers. They were teenagers and they were like famous on MySpace, so it's like they're easy targets, but that doesn't mean it should have happened. And also, not to mention that like we didn't have influencers back then. Like they were our influencers, but influencers wasn't a thing. We just knew like, oh, I like the way she dresses, I like her hair, whatever, whatever. So yeah, that's what this episode is gonna be. I'm gonna try and like lower my I love the Millionaires vibes here because I do, but I also want to look at this from the standpoint of just a regular person being like, why was everyone so comfortable hating on these teenagers that were just having fun? I don't get it. The thing about the Millionaires that I defend the most, we have to remember they were teenage girls, okay? They were teenage girls having fun, being unserious. Keyword unserious. I do not understand the amount of people who would hate on them and be like, this is why the world is going to hell and these girls are ruining music. I will never forget that whole, these girls are ruining music. Like, shut the fuck up. These girls are having fun, okay? For example, the year is 2008. Lil Wayne is on the radio talking about how some girl is sucking his dick, okay? That's just what's happening. But God forbid the Millionaires want to have a fun time. God forbid they have a song where they're like, talk shit to us, you fucking haters, you're the ones who fucking made us. God forbid they have a song teaching us how to spell alcohol. God forbid girls have hobbies, right? Okay, and here is where I get into another part of my Millionaires defending. People hated them because they were girls. Going back to the Lil Wayne thing, like, yeah, he got to say whatever the hell he wanted. And yeah, it was a little censored because he was on the radio and the Millionaires weren't. But, like, I'm just saying, like, it was a different thing. Because Lil Wayne could say whatever the hell he wanted. But the Millionaires, they were like, oh my god, no, these girls are ruining music. And I can't believe this is what music has come to. And, like, all this shit. And it's like, they are literally in their house in Huntington Beach screaming at their garage band and uploading it on MySpace. Like, it is not that serious. It is a fun little thing that they probably in the beginning only did on the weekends. I don't know, I wasn't there, but that's what I'm just like, it was not serious. And people took it so fucking seriously. It's like, for what? And then, let's get into the fact that when they got on Warped Tour, people were throwing beer bottles. If you throw a beer bottle at one of the Millionaires, I just want to talk. Because let's think about that first. Let's think about that for a second. First, you have to get the gas money to go to Warped Tour. Then you have to pay the, like, $25 to get in. I missed those prices, but that's a whole other situation. Then you have to go to the big blow-up lineup thing and be like, blah, 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 Millionaires 2:30. Okay, you wait till 2:30. You go, you see the Millionaires. You throw the beer bottle at them. You just wasted beer. And for what? I go back to the fact that people hated on them because they were girls. Because again, all the boy rappers could do whatever, and they weren't even rappers, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all the boy, like, rappers could say whatever the hell they wanted and nothing happened. But again, God forbid these girls upload a song on MySpace. Or God forbid it's later in the timeline and we start seeing their music videos or the low quality songs still being uploaded to YouTube. Like, it's not the same thing. Like, the Millionaires were never gonna be like A-list celebrities or whatever. Does that make sense? Like, this is not shade, but it's like, I don't understand. They had so much hate for just being like a little MySpace hobby project thing. And then they'd go on tour and people would still be like, we hate you. And it'd be like, so why don't you spend your energy on people that you like? Like, I don't get it. I do not understand the Millionaires' hate, okay? Didn't understand it in 2010. In retrospect, looking back, I really think it's simply because they were teenage girls having fun. Because to me, the reason I love the Millionaires is because, one, they didn't give a fuck. They were like, yeah, people hate us, but we don't care, we're gonna keep going. I don't know, they were like so much serious and like in interviews, they would make me laugh, and it's like, They have a good vibe. Like, they're not bitches. Another thing that I will say about them is that I really believe that they had some haters because the haters were like jealous that the haters didn't think, hey, let me open GarageBand and make a song in 5 minutes called I Like Money and then upload it on MySpace and then we go viral on MySpace and then we get the #1 MySpace slot and then we go on tour. Like, nobody was thinking like that except them, and then they decided to take it a step further and, become the Millionaires. Because I don't know if you guys realize this, but they could have literally stopped at I Like Money and been like, haha, this is the joke song that we're going to put out and that's it. Like, no, they really committed to this. And again, they committed to this because they were like, well, we have haters, but we don't care. We're going to see how far we can take this. And did they take it far? Hell yeah, they did. I don't know, man. I love them, and I think about their music a lot because, again, their music was unserious, and it's just a fun time. So, for people to be like, they're ruining music and they're doing this, I'm like, again, they are teenage girls from Huntington Beach having fun. And then the thing is, too, you can't even say, like, oh, they're promoting drinking and sex and all this stuff. I'm like, no, because I didn't do any of that stuff. I let them do that stuff. I was like, girl, you're gonna write the song about it. Go do that. Go continue. And another thing about that is, in my opinion, I don't think everything they talked about really happened. There had to have been some creative liberties. I say that because in part 3 I'll get more into this, but in Allison's Instagram live that she did like 3 years ago, she literally said the lyric where they say, this is to you moms and dads, you hate our shit, what a drag. Who cares because we fuck your son? Or something like that. Like, even she said, like, I can't believe I said that at 16. But imagine being like 16 years old and like, blah blah blah, we're writing this song, and like, they just said the most savage shit they did. Because they could. It's crazy, but it's such like a hell yeah, because we had never seen anything like that. We had never heard anything like that. It was a whole thing. To this day, I really think that Millionaires are in their own category because it's like no one has done what they did. I'm like the president of their defense squad because I have so many thoughts, because there's just like a lot to say, but I will wrap this up with my main points. Number 1, they had all those haters because they were teenage girls. Number 2, they had the haters because Melissa had the bright idea to make a MySpace one day, and it took off from there. Like, she did it. So then the people that hated on her and that whole group were like, we hate you because we didn't think of this. Number 3, they were girls. Because, again, Lil Wayne was talking about somebody sucking his dick, and that was fine. Anyway, the point is, shout out to the Millionaires. They really changed the landscape of music, and I don't want to see any, well, actually, fuck it. Haters, if you want to be in the comments, whatever. But, like, you cannot deny that the Millionaires did not change music. In a very niche way, they did. Because name me another artist that did what they did. No, I don't want to hear anything about Kesha, because we all know that Kesha, like, love her and, like, okay, but Kesha and Millionaires are not the same. Maybe when they started, yes, Kesha was like a PG version, but even then, the Millionaires were rated R all the time. And did they care? No. They were themselves. And that's what I love about them. Okay, thanks, bye.